I recently had to have my eyes tested, just as a routine check, as it had been 2 years since my last. It came as no surprise that I needed a slightly stronger prescription, and also no surprise that I now wear glasses 95% of the time. So, with this change came choice. The choice to have focals or a separate pair for reading and another pair for everything else. I chose separate pairs. The next decision was what frames. As a creator of content, I considered whether to buy a pair of Meta glasses, but realized that not all heads are built equal. Due to the technology built into the frames, they can't be adapted or altered to fit your face. So the only option is to buy the factory standard size. The fact this has crossed my mind, manufacturers must be working on it, and I'd be interested to know if anybody knows whether this is happening. If it is, share it in comments. I'd be interested to keep my eye on this particular subject. I just wanted to share this thought with you all and would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this wearable tech. Now, let's get on with the actual topic, personal branding. In 2026, personal branding is no longer about self-promotion. It's about clarity, credibility, and trust in a crowded, AI-accelerated world. Whether you run your own business or work within someone else's, people now make decisions based on who they understand, who they trust, and who consistently shows up with value. So, why does this matter? Well, we're about to find out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Welcome to the Visual Storytelling Podcast with me, Gary Fernon. Let's dive straight into today's topic. In 2026, personal branding isn't about self-promotion. It's about clarity, trust, and being understood in a world that's louder, faster, and increasingly automated. Whether you run your own business or work within someone else's, people are making decisions based on who they understand and who they trust, not just job titles, company names, or polished websites. We don't buy titles anymore. We buy understanding. People want to know, what do you actually do? Why does it matter? And how can I trust your way of thinking? For business owners, this matters more than ever. Your personal brand is often the first point of trust. Before someone looks at your product or service, they look at you. How you communicate, what you stand for, and how consistently you show up all shape whether someone chooses to work with your business or scrolls past it. For employees, personal branding isn't ego, it's professional insurance. Being good at your job is no longer enough if no one understands the value you bring. A personal brand helps you articulate your contribution beyond your job description. It helps you become known for something specific, a skill, a mindset, a way of solving problems. In 2026, progression tends to go not to the most capable person in the room, but to the person whose value is most clearly understood. And AI has accelerated this shift. AI can now write, design, edit, and automate. What it can't replace is lived experience, judgment, perspective, or emotional intelligence. Your personal brand is where those human qualities live. It's how people learn how you think, not just what you produce. And then there's trust. Trust today isn't built through polish or perfection. It's built through consistency, through transparency, through showing up in a way that feels human and reliable over time. A strong personal brand isn't loud. It doesn't chase attention. It builds familiarity. And importantly, personal branding does not mean becoming a content creator or an influencer. It doesn't mean posting constantly or sharing your life online. It means being intentional about how your work, values, and perspective are perceived. It means making it easier for the right people to understand you, trust you, and recommend you. So in simple terms, in 2026, personal branding isn't how business owners earn trust before the sales conversation even begins. It's how employees become known for their value, not just their role. And it's how professionals stay relevant in an AI-driven world. It's not about attention for attention's sake. It's about being understood, trusted, and remembered. If you've enjoyed this episode and would like to hear more topics just like this one, then why not consider liking the podcast so as not to miss out on not only new episodes, but catch up on those you've missed or simply wish to listen to again. If you are a regular listener to the podcast, then you will know by now that I'm looking to feature more guests to provide you with more value. With that in mind, what are some areas you are struggling with when it comes to your creative journey that you would like the answers to? Let me know by either leaving a comment on this episode or getting in touch directly. Equally, if there are aspects of running or building a creative business that you would like to discuss, or even if you do it just for the pleasure and would like to delve deeper into something specific, let me know and I'll see if I can get a guest within that area on the podcast. And I'll leave my social handles in the description. I would love to have an accountant on to discuss some of the financial aspects of running a creative business. So if you know of any that would be open to having a conversation, please ask them to get in touch and I will discuss the specifics of what I have in mind. Once again, thank you for lending me your ear. I genuinely appreciate your time, and don't forget to follow the Visual Storytelling Podcast. And until next time, be creative, be inspired, be you.